The Alabama legislature passed a law during a special session last year, and it required companies to grant COVID-19 vaccine exemptions to employees for medical or religious reasons. Well, the law requires companies to give employees the benefit of the doubt when they ask for these exemptions. It set up an appeals process at the Department of Labor, but some say the law has fallen short. Let's go now to our investigative reporter, Brendan Kirby, who's live with this story. Brendan, you looked at the numbers, so tell us what you found out.
Well, Shelby, that appeals process, it hasn't been used that much. In fact, the state says they've had 67 cases only. Now, the sponsor of the law, he says that shows it's working. The Alabama Department of Labor says that it is found in favor of the employees in 59 of those cases. The employees in the other 8 cases, according to a department spokeswoman, filed their appeals too late. State Senator Chris Elliott, a Daphne Republican who sponsored the exemption bill, says that the small number of cases shows that businesses are granting exemptions when their employees request them. But critics, like Fairhope lawyer Brian Dassinger, contend that it puts the burden on employees to take the matter to court if the Labor Department administrative law judge rules against them or their company refuses to comply with the ruling. Otherwise, he says, the law lacks enforcement provisions.
In theory, it would be great if it worked. However, it has absolutely no teeth because there is no penalty for not abiding by the law. It just doesn't make sense to have a law with no penalties.
I didn't want to do that on purpose because if you put a fine or a fee in there, I was worried that you would have an employer make a conscious decision to say, we'll just pay the fine and move on.
And the vaccine exemption law also doesn't apply to workers who lost their jobs before the law was passed. Dassinger represents 50 such employees who lost their jobs here at Austell, and I'll have their story coming up at Fox 10 News at 5. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.